What's up, plant lovers? Jamie here, and today I'm gonna be working with three plants, which they are not pretty much related each other. As you can see, this one is a Dracaena, and we have some sort of fern over here, and we have a Hoya. And what's the plants? Well, I'm planning to put them together in this round bowl. So let's see how that's gonna turn out. And it's 2026 April. We're ready and starting a new season. So stay with me, and I'm gonna be working with these three plants, and let's see how that's gonna turn out. I'm gonna start with the Dracaena. Obviously, I have pretty much almost everything ready to go. Just gonna remove this out of the pot. Obviously, I repotted this last season, um, but now I'm gonna put them together. So just like I'm not gonna be doing that much with the plant. Mostly just putting. Oh wow, this has a new and a lot of root already. So just look at this. And this was from last year. So this plant really puts a lot of root in a short period of a time. And it wasn't pretty early during the year. I think I repotted somewhere on I would say like July. So I'm just gonna trim it some of the root just to give it like a fresh start. And that's what I done it last year. I didn't kill the plant; it did survive, but I just don't wanna place back um, in there because this is what already has. So this is what I'm doing. It gives me a little more room and just a chance for the plant to put a new uh, root, obviously. So I have pretty much like everything ready to go. Potting mix, obviously, really nice uh, chunky mix that I have. I like to use some orchid mix and combine it with perlite and things like that. So I'm gonna grab some orchid mix for the bottom just to keep the draining hole obviously a little bit opening. And now I'm gonna go with some potting mix, really nice there. And the potting mix, it's just a moist, not really like soggy or too much of a water on it. So this beautiful plant, this one I'm gonna turn this the face facing this way, and I believe. But what I'm thinking right now, this is only gonna be for a very short time over here. Next year, I'm gonna have to repot it because this fern tends to put out a lot of root in a very short period of time. Because I repotted, I would say like um, last uh, last year, 2025. I would say like that was somewhere on uh, probably like July or August, somewhere there. It was late in the season. I was thinking like this plant it might die because it's was a little bit kind of too late. Same thing with this Dracaena, because if you can see, this is the new potting mix that I added, and this is um, I trim it a little bit of the root, but and it's already done so much. So it's amazing how the plants start just growing back again. So that's what I'm gonna be doing with this one. I don't wanna really do so much off of it, and this one I'm gonna be kind of facing this way, and the Hoya I'm gonna put it there. This looks like I wanna have to trim it a little bit. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna trim it just like half of this because They're kind of too close together, and I just want to have some room between them. There you go. Okay, let's see over here. Yeah, that's close enough. And this one, since doesn't have that much, so I'm just gonna place it there. I would say that that's gone fantastic at that point. A little bit too high from the bottom. Okay, let's see now. Trying to keep them away, obviously. Let's see. So this one I'm gonna place here, and this one over here. So still get some room on this side to put some root, obviously. And if I turn it this way, so that's how it's gonna be looking from that angle. And this one, I'm gonna accommodate a little bit more. Yeah, that's perfect, beautiful. All right. Okay. Now, last but not least, let's do the Hoya. And the Hoya is gonna be facing this way, obviously. Okay. Kind of stuck in the pot. Hoya, I really haven't dealt with them. Um, the root is really nice. It's in a small pot, so I'm not gonna do that much about it, like cutting it or things like that. No. So this little baby, just gonna place it right here, and that it. So not like doing a lot of cutting. I usually when I repot most of my plants, I like to trim a lot the root, especially if it's already root bounded. Why? Just give the plant a chance to put a new root, obviously, and then that'll give us like a lot more um, way to get all the nutrients out of the potting mix. So that's what the idea is about it. I haven't killed a plant yet by doing that, so I'm pretty confident that this plant is not gonna die. Little them trying to separate a little bit them from each other. Make sure that they're not too tight together. And this one, yes, because this one it puts a lot of root, so it's gonna. Okay, let's see how this it's coming up. I would say looking fantastic. Yes, so a little bit more over here. Obviously, I have to just go gentle, push a little bit down, not too heavy, not too hard. Don't put too much pressure on it. Just enough to have the plant settle. And over here. Now I'm just gonna hold them in place, especially this one. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's see over here. I don't like how this one it's been placed. Just move a little bit to the side. Let's see. I'll select. That's fantastic. Yeah. Okay. I could probably. All right. Let's see over here. Probably I'm gonna trim it a little bit more, the root of this one, because this plant it's gonna put a lot of new root in a short period of time. 100% sure because that's what it's already done it. That's what was the I repotted last year, and I'm pretty much really surprised that this plant has so much of a root already. It's insane. But now, since I did that, and the other plants already has some place, so not much of a room to play around it. Just remove some of the potting mix and place it right where you want it. Uh-huh. Okay, so this one is going to be facing this way, and this, I would say, like, beautiful. Okay, now it'll make sense. Yeah, just trying to keep the plant straight and obviously looking fantastic from every angle that you possible be gonna be looking at it. So you're not like, wow, you look from one angle and it looks straight, and you go to the other side and it's all kind of little much to the left or to the right. So okay, now let's loosen up a little bit the potting mix, and this is gonna settle a little bit more as I'm gonna be every time that I'm gonna be put some water, that's gonna be settled a little bit more. So I'm not worried about that because this is a very chunky mix, so it means like I can water a little more. Wow, look at that. Let's turn around it and go in a circle and just look at it. I think this is a really nice combination that I have a Fern, a Dracaena, and guess what? A Hoya. How awesome is that? And if you look for the other angle, fantastic. All right, so I believe this video is gonna be a little more longer than what I thought. I was trying to create a short video, but now I guess it's a little more than what it is. It doesn't matter what it's about. It's just share with you guys, care of my plans, idea that comes to my head, and I'm like, wait a minute, yes, we can do that. Absolutely, can do anything. Put them together, take care of them, give them enough water, and most important, sunlight that makes them so happy. All right, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more jungle vibes.